Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come once again for us to enter the Shantae series, this time with the most recent release, for me at least, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. I'm saying most recent for me because by this point, Half Genie Hero's probably already out.
The magic surrounding me has grown weak. Now is the time to invoke the curse. Hear me, loyal servants. A new source of evil has been found. Seize it for your master so I can rise again and take my place as the one true ruler of Sequinland. Ah ha ha ha!
I had that dream again. It's been the same one every night, ever since I became human. What in the world? Scuttle Town's under attack. I may not be a genie, but it's still my duty to protect this town from evil. This town gets attacked a lot. Is it another pirate attack? Worse, it's Ammo Baron. He's turning Scuttle Town into a war zone. Here, an auto potion, just in case. It's time to put your training to the test. You're a human now and you gotta fight like one. Here, take this pike ball. You can activate it from the inventory screen. I'm gonna go catch up with Sky. Bolo's right, I can do this without my genie magic. Which, if you recall, at the end of the last game, Risky's Revenge, Risky kind of took our genie magic away from us and made us fight it, therefore we are now human. And the way the game begins, and to start off, its controls more or less the exact same Risky's Revenge did. Although, the game seems a bit faster, but that's mostly just due to the increased resolution on the screen. However, we gotta notice a few things. First off, you can now see the damage we're doing to enemies, and a lot of the enemies around here actually go down pretty easily because, you know, tutorial area. And it's odd, this is the only part in the game that's an outright level. Huzzah! It's Scuttle Town's Guardian Genie here to save the day! Get real, Mayor. I can't fight the entire Ammonian army by myself. Do something about this. But you see, I can't. I sold our town to the Ammo Bear in a moment of weakness and then spent the money on cheap, waxy chocolates and ate them. Say what? Then I had to go make dirty water, and by the time I got back, he'd already started to move in. He owns the town, so I can't make him leave. Never mind. Magic or no, I'm ready to go. I hate that saying. I'm gonna say right up front, this is the only part in the game that's more or less a straight up level. From here on out, it's gonna be a bit different, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. But as you saw, we do actually have an inventory this time around. There's no magic bar like there was in Risky's Revenge. We're back to just using straight up items like in the first Shantae. And to start off, they gave us a pike ball and an auto potion. The pike ball is more or less the same as it's always been. It's a more or less a mace that orbits around us and damages enemies for a good while. The auto potion is something new, though. Basically, it's a phoenix down. If you die with one on you, you get revived. And it restores you to full health. I forget if it's full or half health. Like, it gives you a good amount either way. The pots that I'm whipping, like in Shantae 1 and Risky's Revenge, can contain a few things. Big or small hearts. Small hearts are 1 HP points. Big ones are full recovery, or I believe they are at least. They're around, if they're not, they're around 20. And gems. Gems are either small or big. Small is 1, big is 5. Since there's no magic bar, you're not going to be finding any green magic containers in any of these things, so it's actually going to be a bit easier for you to get gems and health in this game. And what I just got there is a pike ball. Enemies can now randomly drop items. Anything from healing items to attack items. Most of the time it's healing items, but we'll see that as we go. Now, in terms of the hearts there on the top left, it's not like Shantae 1 or I even think Risky's Revenge, where it's like you only have half hearts. It's more like Zelda and Star Fox Adventures. You have fourths of a heart. And so pretty much, right now, we don't have 2 health, we actually have 8. And that doesn't mean much in the long run, because enemies do eventually start doing like 4 damage. But still. And that's the pause screen. You access the inventory on the PC version that I'm playing through this back or select button. Now, what I'm doing here is a bit of a shortcut. You're supposed to wait for these mines to go off on their own. However, if you use a pike ball, you can actually blow it up on your own. But that only speeds it up by a good amount. I always laugh when I see that. Hey, you made it!
Kya!
Wrench says the ammo baron's just ahead. Good, because I've got a message for him, straight from my hair to his derriere. Okay, and work on those lines. I will give this game this, though. While I love Shantae 1 and Risky's Revenge, this game, without a doubt, has the best dialogue in the series. There are so many good lines. One thing I recommend you do when we eventually get to the point where you can do it is that if you're playing along, at any opportunity that you can when we're back in the main town, talk with the NPCs. They can say some funny stuff. And that's about it, really. The introductory level is just that, an introductory level. You're there to get used to the controls and ideas. Nothing much to it. This guy here is a save point. I'm not going to be using him yet.
That's right, boys. Tear down that preschool and convert it to a long-range cannon. And that retirement center, another cannon. Ah, it's really coming along. I'm tearing up here.
Hold it right there, Ammo Baron. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch.
Kablamo! Boys, you shouldn't have. She here to dance at my victory party? Thrice approved. Yes, she will indeed do.
The nerve. What do I look like anyway?
I don't know. Some kind of dancer, I guess. Aren't you?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, whatever. Stop wrecking our town. According to the Fairness Towards Oversized Chocoholic Landowners Act, Mayor Scuttlebot has 30 days to refund the full amount in cash or edible confections before you can claim legal occupancy.
Huh? Let me see here. Egad, she's right. But I'm not about to let some purple-headed pipsqueak stand between me and my glorious new empire. Bourgeois, let's dance. First boss is the Ammo Baron, mechanized militaristic madman.
Yeah, they actually go all Zelda with the boss titles. And he's really simple. As long as we stand here, he can't touch us. The way we touch him, though, is that whenever he shoots out a red cannonball, hit it back at him and it'll knock him out of his tank. However, as far as I'm aware, this boss fight isn't determined by how many times you hit the Baron himself after hitting the tank. It's how many red cannonballs you hit back. I think you have to hit back 4 of them when the boss is over. I think that's how it works. This boss has never been quite clearer than the way it works for me. But thankfully, it's easy and shouldn't give you much of a trouble. Or much trouble, rather. Gotta say, though, love the remix of the Shantae 1 boss theme. Mind you, Jake Kaufman just brought his best out for this, and I love it to death. Supposedly, he could be a threat if you're standing up on top of the boxes to the right, because then he can hit you with all his cannonballs or his other things. But if you just stand in the boxes, he's a joke. Which, you know, kind of makes sense. That's kind of the point of his character, I guess, but either way, he's down. That takes care of you.
No, look what you've done to my tank. It was a gift from Mother. What's all this commotion?
It's the Ammo Baron. He's trying to destroy Scuttle Town.
I want my chocolate back. Halt!
Who said that? Ah, Darknuts. Who?
What?
It's the Royal Guards. They'll fix this.
Guardian Genie, you must cease your attack by the order of the Sequinland Sultana.
What? Me?
Ha! You see, the law's on my side, girly girl.
But he's the one who...
For assaulting the rightful owner of this town, your status as town guardian is hereby revoked.
And we got court summons. Oh man, this is the way to start off. What's this?
You are hereby confined to quarters until your hearing at Sequinland Palace. You'll be relieved of any special weaponry at the time. Good day. Looks like someone's getting a haircut. Ha ha ha.
They can't take my hair, can they, Uncle? That's all I have left.
Do as they say for now.
But what if...
Patience. I'll head to the palace myself to sort this out. Just promise me you'll stay out of trouble.
I promise, Uncle.
My poor town.
Guess we blew it, huh? What a mess. Your uncle's right. We'll just have to place our trust in the authorities and hope for the best.
Wait up!
How did I get into this mess? Well, you see, it started with you waking up, and then you ran through Scuttle Town killing his army. That rotten risky boots. Ever since she stole my magic, things have gone from bad to worse. A hot bath is just the thing I need to clear my head. Wait. I don't own a bathtub. What? Don't tell me. Well, well, isn't this a sight?
Risky boots.
In the flesh. Enjoying my booby trap bathtub, I see. You're in big trouble when I get out of this. Please, you're giving me goosebumps. I'll keep this quick. Tell me where my men are, and I'll let you live to see tomorrow. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't get cute. My men and my weapons are gone. Who else but you would take them? Me? You're the only thief around here. Really? Then perhaps you can explain why your uncle has my crewmen caged up in his lab. Don't be ridiculous. Okay then, I'll prove that you're up to no good. There's my missing man. Right here in dear old uncle's workshop. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know, but I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason. You want revenge for that incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Huh? What's that noise? That looks painful. A Cacklebat. A what? No. No, it can't be. What happened to him? I'll explain later. Look out. I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature quickly. At least let me get decent first. Mini boss against a Cacklebat. Okay, these things are really simple. Like the jump, hover in midair, then charge you. That's the only attack they have as far as I'm aware. Not much HP either. Here, get rid of that wretched stuff with this. And we got the magic lamp back. Hold the lamp button to suck things in. That is either Y or triangle, depending on what you're playing on. With controllers, at least. We got the dark magic. I got him. Now can you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you going to try and take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. And so do you if the Power Master has returned to Sequin Land. What was that about? Who's the Pirate Master? And now we're back at Scuttle Town after that weirdness of events, and Risky's just standing out in the open like a convicted criminal. Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. This Pirate Master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest that Sequin Land has ever known. The last time he showed up, it took the combined power of every last genie to defeat him. But wait, you're talking about real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. With the genies gone, the Pirate Master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? The stuff that transformed my crewman back there. The Pirate Master must be stopped or Sequin Land is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I've worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. Ha! A runt like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the Pirate Master. I can deal with this myself. How? You couldn't even fight a single Cacklebat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on should keep him in the grave where he belongs. I'm only lacking one thing. A map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy, just try the library over at Sequin Land Palace. I can't go to the palace, they'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me, those guys want to clip off my monster whipper. Then I guess I'm on my own. But I might reconsider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. Okay, well we just kind of got blackmailed into helping out Risky. Either way, but before we head over there, let's actually check out Scuttle Town. It has seen some changes. First off, the layered stuff from Risky's Revenge is gone. There's only one layer of Scuttle Town left to right. And everything you want to do is on the right. You got the healing spa up there. And here is a bit of something different. Scuttle Town Squidsmith at your service. I take adorable little heart squids and melt them down to make more health for you. This is more or less the heart holders for this game. You see this little thing in the top right, bottom right rather. This is a heart squid. They are more or less this game's heart pieces. There are a certain amount in each area of the game. You get 4 of them, you bring them back here, and she gives you an extra heart. Purely because of those things alone, there's more collectibles in this game than any other Shantae to date, unless Half Genie Hero changes that, of course. And this is the shop. It's the same as usual. You can buy stuff in here for either low to high prices. Potions and auto potions are fairly explanatory. Pirate flares I'll get to in a bit. Pike balls are there. Super pike balls are the mega pike balls from Risky's Revenge, the one that had 3 of them. Bubbles are more or less bubble shields that protect you from projectiles. Monster Milk and Super Monster Milk, which is an item after this, are power boosting items that boost it by like 5 and 8, I believe. Shampoo and Silky Cream increase your attack power and rapid fire abilities. Backdash, Recover, and Power Cake are more or less increased abilities. And I'm actually going to buy one rapid fire increaser just because I like being able to attack more. In order to get 100%, you need to get anything and everything in the shop, so we'll be doing that as we go. And in here is actually Sky's house. For some reason, she and Bolo have slowly been moving into Scuttle Town over the games. Shantae? I thought they had you on the lock and key. I'm on my way to the Palace Library to get something to read, you know, to pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? You read a book? This I have to see. And we got a library card that totally has Sky's face on it. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. One thing I will especially say as well, compared to, well, first off, the way you attack people is by pressing the circle or B button, or A button if you're playing on Wii U. And they got the characters nailed in this game. Let's see that library card. Golly, to say the camera adds 5 pounds. But in your case, it gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing! Head down this path to reach Secret Land Palace and Library. Good luck. Oh wait, one last thing. You haven't saved your game since you got here. The save room is right behind you. Use it before you leave town, okay? Yeah, one little annoying thing. They actually force you to save before you leave. Which, you know, is annoying, but at least there's a save point here in town. But yeah, they really nailed the characters' personalities in this game, and you're going to see that especially as we go. And one thing that really helps with that is the character portraits. Those were not done by WayForward. They were in fact done by Inti Creates, a company made out of former Capcom staff. The ones who made they're actually the guys who made the Zero series, the ZX series, and helped with Mega Man 9 and 10, if I recall. And gotta say, they look fantastic. I actually really like Inti Creates. Whenever their name's on something, I'm almost always guaranteed to have some amount of a good time. Except with Mega Man Battleship Challenge, but that's just because I don't like that game in general. Either way, we're back in Scarecrow Fields, which is more or less the exact same way it was back in Risky's Revenge. Pretty short, non-threatening enemies as well. Though as you'll see right here, there is a few heart squids here. The thing is with heart squids is that some of them are going to be hidden in the open, like this. However, a good amount of them are going to be hidden in the open, but inaccessible for us. Why? Well, the thing is, we don't have any abilities right now, obviously. We only have our hair whip and any items we have. And since we don't have our magic, we're not going to be able to do any monkey dances this time around to jump up higher or climb things. So things like that heart squid are going to be inaccessible for us for a while. Though we may find a way to get it later. Call it a hunch. But with that, I'm going to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 2, we'll be checking out the new Tangle Forest. See you guys then.